presented by GE and sponsored by Atari, Autodesk, BlackBerry, Citi, DataPipe, Discovery Channel, GM, Intel, Pfizer, the Science Channel, and official hospital.
All right, we get it.
Garden Inn. 92.3 with JV and Elvis
on Free FM.
And Jackie has joined us, but Jackie Clark. Just
Hello.
Wait a second, babe.
Okay.
Yeah. O&A.
All right, what's the problem?
What's going on, and then move forward. Hey guys, what's up?
What's the problem?
What's the problem?
You tell me what's the problem.
What's the problem? You have the problem. What's the problem?
The problem is we're scheduled to be on at 9 o'clock.
Well,
Yeah, and every day since we've been there, since April, you've gone on. One fucking day, we run over.
You know, listen, you understand that we're live here and you can't say the F word on...
All right, I'm in my car, I forget. One day, we decide to go over because we had something going on, not just an interview. We had something going on that we were talking about. One day...
The personal stuff I can understand, but then the interview you can take to XM. It's not like it's this, huge thing that has to be on.
You're not that stupid, right? You're not that stupid. The guy was sitting there for an hour in the studio with a publicist. He couldn't just walk over to XM. It was a lot easier at that point to do the interview. Secondly, we did not know that Anthony's personal situation was going to end perfectly at 5 to 9. We thought we were going to do more on it. When we went into commercials, Anthony got a phone call that said everything is going to be okay. So that ended that situation. We still had the guy that wanted to do an interview with us. So we said, okay, we'll go late and we'll do an interview. And then we'll thank JV and Elvis, which we did. And we left the show to you guys.
We did thank you at the end of the day, too. We thanked you. Ope thanked you, and then I thanked you. You said that, what respect?
One day we went over, and the first thing you did was trash us.
You weren't trashed. I made it very clear that I have respect for you, but as far as management goes, I made that very clear.
We heard the audio.
Oh, we knew the radio.
And did I say that? Did you hear all of the audio where I say I do have respect for you and that I've said nothing but you guys?
No, you said you have respect for us, but we should have respect for you. It was one of those things. If you don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. We left you guys with a massive audience today because of what was happening in Anthony's personal life. No one was touching their dials. So we gave you probably, 3 or 4 times the audience you would normally have at 9 o'clock.
Come on, that's ridiculous. Listen, the show that we're scheduled to do starts at 9 o'clock.
I don't give a crap about the schedule. If we want to go late, we're going to go late. That's what management wants from us.
Oh, we didn't know that.
We're supposed to leave Free FM at 8:45 every day.
What I'm saying is that, I'm looking for a situation where we're not secondary to anything. And because if you do it one time, then it's going another time and another time and another time.
Earn it then. Earn the right for that. It doesn't just get given to you. And what do you think?
We have earned the right to that. What are you talking about?
Not according to the latest ratings. You haven't earned anything in New York yet.
It's because it's a midday show. It's because of the audience. If we were in prime time slot, we'd have the same thing. We proved ourselves in a major market and dominated the entire time.
All right, then go back there.
It's something we're considering.
Then go back. Whatever. Go back. Bye-bye. Management wants us to 10 o'clock. Maybe they should let you in on that, and they're negotiating that with XM.
Howard Stern earned the markets, not you. You just...
Oh, all right. You're going to go after us with the Howard thing. Oh, wow. That really hurts.
We're going to talk about earning it. Howard Stern got all those markets, and they looked for the replacement.
Then why weren't you the replacement? Why weren't you the replacement? Why are you stuck in middays? Why weren't you the replacement? Why did they stick you in middays?
Go ahead, keep swearing on the airwaves.
I didn't curse once, you jackass. I said, why did they stick you in middays? You're dumping out because you know I'm right. I didn't curse once.
Yeah, see, this show's on XM, so for you to make believe we're cursing so you guys can dump out is pretty lame.
No one is cursing.
The F word.
No one is cursing.
Go ahead, dump out whatever you don't want the audience here.
We're not dumping anything.
Well, then why are you saying we're cursing?
Record that. You'll be able to see that we didn't dump anything.
Look, man, if you guys are miserable at Free FM, what can I tell you? But, it was a special day today. We gave you a huge audience, and that's that. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. It's not like this is happening every day. So obviously you guys got more crap going on behind the scenes.
We do, on a regular
So don't take it out. Don't take it out on us.
Don't take it out on us.
And that's why I still gave you guys respect. Like I said, you guys have a great show. I've said several times.
I don't care if you think we have a great show. You guys had to bring up the cheap shot with Howard. All right, you got your cheap shot. It's cute. We earned syndication a long time ago. We were on 19 stations on our own. We did that, not Howard or no one else, okay?
Let's call it what it is.
All right, what is it? What is it?
What is it?
Howard Stern had that morning drive slot in several markets, and that was because of what he built.
And why
and they put you guys on it.
Excuse me, we had afternoon drive in most of those markets as well, and we earned that. So it was it was an obvious move to move us into that slot when we became available and figured it out with the company. Okay?
Then why?
Another stupid show that's going to, like, kiss up to Howard and think Howard's going to take care of them.
Why then, when David Lee Roth failed, did they have to come to this show on XM instead of just pulling you guys in if you earned it?
I didn't say that we earned it. That was the smartest move to put you guys there. I've said that time and time again.
Dude, you guys have some kind of problem going on with management, whatever. I understand that. I've had many years of that crap going on in my career, but to take it out on us because we went a half hour because Ant had one of the most amazing stories to tell on the radio just tells me you guys just don't get how to do a radio show.
I do have a problem with management, and that's what I was expressing.
Not when you started talking about how it was a riveting interview. We heard the audio. We heard the way you started, and then you backpedaled.
We're not new to radio, guys. We know what a friggin' jab is. You know what a jab is.
What do you think, we're dopes?
Listen.
We heard the audio.
Right.
You were jabbing, and then you backpedaled.
That interview, I mean, we should be on at 9 o'clock. That interview should go to your show. We shouldn't be waiting for some... I could understand if it was God on the phone. It wasn't some huge star.
Well, I understand. It's got to suck that you got to wait for us to be done every day. I don't know what to tell you. It'll happen more in the future, so you either deal with it or you get another gig.
Right. Okay.
I mean, the fact is the company wants us till 10 o'clock, okay? They're negotiating with XM. They can't figure out how to make it work for both sides, or it would have been done already.
All right, well, by the way...
All right, we were supposed to get off the air at 8:45 every morning. They already told us we could stretch as far as we can. We're up to, 8:56 at this point. We're pushing closer to 9 every day. And today we decided to go late because it was an unbelievable thing going on in Anthony's personal life.
And like I said,
and most radio shows don't have the balls to bring that on their show, but Ant did today.
And you talked about why don't we show you respect. Ope thanked you, and I thanked you when we left.
I didn't hear that. I was arguing with the program.
Well, maybe you should have heard it before you started smashing the interview.
There's no way for me to hear it because I'm on the air with the program.
Well, then don't you feel like a silly goose?
Scheduled at 9, not on right now.
We understand that. We understand that. But it happened.
My issue wasn't with you.
What?
My issue wasn't with
Then you shouldn't have mentioned the interview quality or any of that stuff.
That part was a joke.
It wasn't a joke. We do this for a living. We know when something is said in jest and when something real is said and then backpedaled on. We're not dummies.
Backpedaled. That's why I wanted to make it clear that I have respect for you guys, but I'm going to come on and joke about it and handle it the best way that I can because...
I'll be completely honest with you. I did not.
That was nobody in this studio.
Everyone's seeing my hands. I did not.
Ope is holding blueberries. I'm across the room with a phone, and Ant's on his car phone. I bet you they hung up.
Really? That just got hung up on which side?
We didn't hang it up.
We didn't hang up.
All right.
We did not hang up.
Wait, here's some more audio from that first break.
Right. And I wanted this to be my home, but I don't want to do it. I just don't want to work for any place where we're secondary. I know.
We're all a team. We should be.
I mean, the place we came from, we had already done that, and we had done it for a long time, so it was time to move on to something bigger and better. Right. But I would much rather not sit in the office waiting like that.
I know. I understand. Let's go to Anthony in Connecticut. Hello, Anthony.
Yeah, guys, I drive to work every day. I turned it on. I couldn't find you. I was thinking to myself, wow, they blew him off again. They screwed him over again. And sure enough, your intro music comes on and they screwed you over. You guys are not secondary. You're third because the show in the afternoon is the show that you should be. You guys should be 3 to 7 and drive, and it's a joke that you're not. And I would leave if I were you.
I'm close.
My unemployment ran out.
I'm close. I mean, I hate to do it for the fans that we have built up here in New York, but I'm going to ask for it today. I am. I'm going to say, as long as, everything is cool and no one's going to be mad and we're going to be without a job, period, kindly will you let us just another CBS station back where we came from where we can get the respect.
Right.
That's what I'm asking for this afternoon.
We'll see. Mike in Queens. Hello, Mike.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Buddy.
Yeah, man, I'm O&A fan. You know, I've listened a long time. But, dude, at least when you guys interview somebody who's a stiff, you call him a stiff and you treat him like a moron when the person's a moron.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you pause this for a minute? What the fuck are you talking about? They interviewed that fat chick, and they didn't have the balls to say, yeah, we said you suck. They blamed it on us, which was actually very funny. But don't say that they called people out.
Rod,
they fucking backed down. There was a 300-pound silverback in the room, and they couldn't tell her they didn't think she was fucking funny. You and your fucking callers, shut up.
And actually, the interview wasn't that bad.
It wasn't. I don't understand.
Was it great? No. Did it suck? No. It was a regular celebrity interview. That's all. Nothing special, really. What?
They said we hung up on them.
We didn't hang up on them, and they know we didn't.
No, they had to go.
The guy hung up in the middle of when he was.
They had to go to break because management, tells them what to do, and they didn't know how to end the thing. So all of a sudden they hung up the phone.
All right, hung up. They couldn't handle what we were saying.
I'm so sick of these radio guys that just lie and they're not accountable for their lies. From now on, I want a video camera on me 24 hours a day.
You don't need one.
If there was a video in here, I could have proven that I did not hang up on them.
If we hung up, we would say it. We've never hung up and not said it.
Opie's hang-up hands cam.
The guy... the guy...
Or whatever, I'll allow him to do that.
I know.
Listen, you guys are the best show in, as far as I'm concerned, the world. I've been listening.
China?
Wow.
Hello.
Did you say
Hello.
China?
Hello.
You are the best even in
China.
Door to your soul.
Hello.
I want to explain something while these guys rip on our ratings. I've already explained that, and they know that as well.
We don't know the first thing about you.
And I'm telling you, listeners, because we're an honest show, if you put us in a drive time position...
An honest show?
We don't know the first thing about you, JV and Elvis. Are we on with you, or we just have to listen to your show?
In the shower.
All right, we'll just comment about what you're saying.
Going to school, getting up, listening to morning radio, or in the afternoon when they're driving home, then that's where the huge audiences are.
Exactly. Yeah, and they put the best shows.
They
put the best shows in those slots.
In middays.
We're doing pretty well in middays in D.C. when we got to be on delay.
Not like
right.
Your show far exceeds ours. So you guys have a great show. We have a great show.
Exactly.
But don't act like it's so effing amazing.
Right.
Exactly. That's why your numbers are there and ours are here. We're in middays.
Thank you.
What the hell can we do?
Nothing.
What you could do is find someone that wants you morning drive or afternoon drive. I wouldn't accept a midday show personally.
Jackie, ho.
Hello,
She is.
I am.
Hello.
Those guys piss me off. I want to come down and kick their asses.
Come on.
Hello. Hello.
I can't stand them.
Yeah. Hello.
Man, you guys are ruining the airways.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Don't listen to anything they have.
Hello.
You guys are going to take over something one day.
Why are we listening to their show? Are they coming back on with us?
They've moved to take them over.
No, absolutely not.
You know something?
Here, I'll tell you this much. That dude that was saying, you jackass, and calling me stupid, because they got, 14 guys around them and security at all times. I'll tell you this much. You won't tomorrow come say that to my face.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'll be in Pittsburgh, stupid.
Say it to my face, bro. Say it right to my face.
Whispering.
Which one is even asking that?
I mean,
the fat one or the bald one?
Radio. Yeah, that's why I know pussies like you hide behind that mic.
Oh, fuck you, and fuck your mother, you hack. Fuck you.
A few of them look a bit intimidating. I'm not going to lie. And he's got huge security. I would want no piece of that.
Clark, she did not say that.
We'll
Don't
crush
hurt
you.
me.
But the clown that's calling me all those...
I'm calling you those names because you accuse me of cursing, you scumbag.
I'll wait tomorrow, and we'll see if you say it to me then.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm tired of them. Somebody's got to do something about O&M.
Like what? Like suck our dicks. That's what they got to do.
All right, let's go to Pothead Ed, our buddy. What's going on, bud?
Yo, how you guys doing? What's up, dog out?
Hey,
What?
Yo, I was going to say, man, it sounded like an adult arguing with a couple of kids when you were talking to them, Jay.
Yeah, did it really?
Completely. Their whole audience is based off of Howard's remnants, and yet their whole show is ripping on Howard. It's ridiculous.
All right.
You know something?
And...
Can you get them on the phone? Because I will tell them that I said that.
To Howard, and I think the listeners can back us up on we've given our respect to O&A.
Oh my God, that would be
a whole lot of things to deal with. I'm going to tell you right now, like that comedy show.
Yeah, right. We did that. We started.
I started that big comedy.
Yeah, they're saying we stole the comedy show idea.
I built that from nothing. There were no radio stations doing any comedy shows. I built that off of just showing up to a comedy show one day, seeing Carlos Mencia and a couple of other guys, and I go, I want to.
We were going to do the traveling virus shows in 2002 before we were thrown off the air.
Like 25,000 every year.
I know.
And they would try it in other markets, and it wouldn't really work. It wouldn't draw that much. So when we came to the station, we told the company we would really like to, do that here in New York. It's going to take some time to build an audience.
Right.
People aren't going to like us right away, but we would like to do.
We're going to be going to 10 in the very near future.
Let's do it.
And some
very obvious.
Came along who put it together, not O&A, a promoter.
Right.
Came along.
Right.
No, it was O&A, you fucking dummy!
Act like you put it all together, and then
this is a problem with radio. You can just lie through your teeth, and the listeners will buy into it. It's an idea I had years and years and years ago. A way of giving you guys a really good payday.
That was one of our main gigs.
I thought it was JB and Elvis's idea.
We always respected them. We said it's not you that we're upset with. It's
I'm going to shut up.
And it's usually something once a week, heavy that we're dealing with.
Hitting us on the head.
So, and if they don't, now I was talking to them like an adult. I was saying, look, we're going to come on and be a little sarcastic about it. That's, the best thing to do. It's not like I said, I hate those mother effers and blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying I want to be treated as equal here.
They're not equal. They're not equal.
You got to earn equality in this business. You got to earn respect in this business. I don't even know what they do on their show.
No one knows.
I just nod to the guy in the hall when we're leaving to do the XM portion of the show. And the guys have been jealous of us since the first day we were over there. You could tell just how they look at us, like, they get all frustrated.
Why won't they take the call?
I don't know.
Yeah, they thanked you guys.
I don't know.
Yeah, you were dealing with your own stuff.
You want to hear an impression of their show?
Can you call the hotline number and tell them that?
What?
Tell them it's the guy.
Thank God. Time to take the gloves off with these guys.
Yeah?
The show is brutal. It's brutal. It's a brutal show.
Well, according to them, when they stay on over, now we finally get some listeners.
Yeah, they gave us a big audience of 15 minutes of commercials.
I wouldn't mind like I said, I'm sure they have a massive, huge following.
Sure.
I mean, to me, it would be better if we just, got along and kept everything cool. But either way, I don't care. But I mean, if we,
New York likes the radio.
If we went to an individual, a market where we're both starting off.
Yeah.
Where we start at one station and they start, and because they got a major lead ahead of us. I mean, I'm sure they got a diehard following that right now just hates us.
We were off the air for 26 months and then on satellite radio while you were here in terrestrial radio.
Right. We're going to win. We're going to kill it.
Right. That's guaranteed.
And if we're allowed to say what we really want to say while they're attacking me, it would be a whole different story.
Then why can't you? Why can't you?
Wow.
Let's take a break.
Break time?
That's some brave radio right there.
Why can't you?
Yo.
Opie and Anthony, they're great. They're awesome.
The type of people we're talking about now is when you see a woman and she's so fat, you want to go right past ridicule and just assault her.
Yeah, like physically.
You want to just grab her and go, stop eating.
Yeah, what are you eating?
Not even by the shirt collars, by the fat around the collarbone.
And they go, I don't eat a lot. It's a thyroid.
All I have is celery.
Weekday mornings at 6 on Free FM.
This Saturday and Sunday.
There you go. Good boys. Make sure you get our promo in.
There's nothing I hate more.
What a bunch of dopes. They trash us, and then they play our promo.
And the guy who was
they don't
saying...
even have the balls to, maybe stop the promo, play something over the promo, blow off the promo. No, they just played it because that's what management tells them to do.
And the guy who was calling me a jackass, he was saying stop cursing, and no one was cursing. He's a phony.
Say after it. Something with some balls. I missed... the last bit of that because I was going from my lovely car into my palatial mansion.
Yeah.
But what
everyone is laughing because they all picked up on the fact after they tried to trash us, which was a lame attempt. They played an O&A commercial.
Yeah, I heard that.
Boy, if that doesn't speak volumes.
unbelievable. What fucking idiots.
Everyone is picking up on it. How great is it that after they get done trashing you, they have to play your promo?
Play our promo, boy.
That's why you're not doing morning radio, by the way. You can't think outside the box.
Why aren't we
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Go back to your one market. Have fun.
He wasn't even number one in San Francisco. He's acting like he was...
I'm not even going to lie to you. I've been in radio.
I have no idea what
I was 18 years old, and I never even heard of him.
Well, the girl there, the lady
That's
there.
That's the God's honest truth. Darren O'Toole?
No,
she didn't do that well. Yeah, she's pretty cool, actually. I forgot her name.
She's cool.
And then
I know a lot of radio guys. I never heard of these guys. If they were successful, all right, great. I'm not going to sit here and make believe they weren't. I have no idea, though. They were never on my radar screen.
Their listeners have to call, like, they load up the calls, like, with people, hey, they suck, you know. Oh, shut up.
Were their ratings bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really bad. And they're like, it would be different if we were an afternoon drive or morning drive. Then find an afternoon drive or morning drive
then why
show.
aren't
That's
you?
how it works in radio.
Then why aren't you?
Your excuse is you're not getting ratings because you're a midday show? Well, then, if you're that great...
show that pulls up better than a one?
If you're that great, then go find a morning drive show or an afternoon drive show. We're sucking up all those shows because they can't find talent. That's the reason why we're getting syndicated all over the place.
Every midday show has to go, well, we're at a one because, you know, we're in middays. There's no midday show that's doing well?
And aren't we doing well in D.C.? We're on delay there. We're doing okay.
Yeah. Made on the internet. Jesus. Enough.
First of all, we have a name for the show, the Doghouse. All right. First of all, you're the Doghouse. They invented comics. They're the ones who bring comics.
It's laughable that in 2002 we were going to do the Traveling Virus Tour, and they're trying to take credit for it. What comedians were you going to get, and how many people? What are you going to go 2 markets, do 1 show in New York, and get fucking 50 people there, and then go to San Francisco and do a show? Where were you going to go with it?
I hate to tell you, the comedy tour is not a new concept.
Right.
We did take it and make it our own and make it bigger than pretty much most of the comedy tours that came before it. But this thing has been going on for years with radio stations, without radio stations. Sam Kinison says, hey, I got this troupe of comedians I'm going to take on the road with me. Dice does it. It's not a new concept. But we did take it and make it into something pretty damn big. They're going to claim they were the ones that started the comedy tour with radio stations.
And then he said the promoter did it, not you guys. Well, they had it in their minds. 2002, you know why? You're right, because I bought a car over it.
I know, and all I heard for 26 months was, things were just about to happen for me on the comedy tour. I know, we were going to do a tour. We got thrown off the air.
Well, I want to know if they got over 10,000, 11,000. Are those the crowds that they were pulling on their little comedy shows that they were doing? I want numbers. I want to know what their comedy shows were doing. Scary.
Talk for a second, Anthony.
What's that?
Talk for a second.
I can't talk. I'm ready to hop in the shower.
Just hum or something. I'll be right. I just got to tell Jimmy.
What are you wearing?
You want to hear me shower?
Yeah. Do you have a shower cam for Pal Talk? Hold on. O's bringing me out for something.
Talk.
Okay, here.
This should be good.
So, Anthony.
Yeah.
Are you excited that everything's going to work out for you over in...
Shut up, don't jinx it, you stupid fucking Jew.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Misplaced anger.
Nice people. Wow, I hear that Hitler's a good guy. Jesus. Don't jinx it. Now I have to knock wood and find mahogany, mind you. I'm in my bathroom.
Are you nude?
No, I'm not nude. I got a handheld phone, so I can't even take my shirt off.
I wonder how they like getting there.
Gilbert Gottfried
let me see if the speaker works. Hold on.
I guess O&A.
Talk to us again. Back on the line, guys. Hello.
We did not hang up on you, first of all.
Okay.
And I'm the one, this is Jim Norton, I'm the one who was calling you a jackass, and I was calling you that because...
Say it to my face, bitch.
Wait, hold on. I know you're doing a character because you're in the doghouse.
I'm not doing a character. Come say it to my face, bitch. I'm right across the street.
First of all, you're white. Don't say biatch. And second of all, you said we were cursing, and nobody was cursing. And I know, yo, dog. You in the doghouse. Shut up. No one is listening to you. No one is listening to you.
guys are so good, what do you need a comedian on your show for anyway?
That's the best you have?
No, it's not. That's a great question.
That's the best you have?
Is it Opie and Anthony, or is it Opie and Anthony and 5,000 comedians?
Maybe it's the drug addict and the guy who can't control him. Oh, wait, that's not our show.
On your show, his name is Anthony. Opie is a board op.
That's the best you have?
That's the best you have.
Hey, you two market nobodies, that's the best you have?
Hey, can I ask you guys something?
You guys got to New York.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? All right, I'll just shout it then. Who over there has the drinking problem, by the way?
Who has the drinking problem?
Who has the drinking problem? Who has the drinking problem? And who's the other guy that said, man, I can't take this anymore. You got to really clean up your act. You got to clean up your act because I can't take you and your drinking anymore.
And they're not dominating.
Who's got the drinking problem? Who's got the drinking problem?
Who's got the drinking problem?
Which one has the drinking problem?
Who's got the drinking problem, and who was the guy that goes, man, you gotta clean up your act. I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it. You gotta get rehab or something. I just can't take you and your drinking anymore.
2 years and went psycho. I thought it was your girl. Yeah, which one got fired and had to see a psychiatrist? Like, it was the board op. I think it's your girlfriend that was drunk, right? And then she's in a psych ward. That's what the case was. That is so compelling.
More lies, by the way. I never went to a shrink. That's really hilarious. But we do have audio of one of you guys going, man, you gotta stop drinking. You're ruining the show. I can't take it anymore. You need to go into rehab. You need to go into rehab. We got audio.
You're a married couple.
I mean, Opie, since I've been here, you have not said one funny thing.
I thought you just said you liked the show. You don't do honest radio. The Doghouse doesn't do honest radio.
See, more dishonesty from these guys. I've said not one funny thing.
I thought you liked the show. Why are you lying?
God, how bitter are you guys that we're sitting in the morning show slot and you're stuck in middays and not even getting ratings and don't even have the balls to go out there and get a better job, so you use excuses like, well, we don't have ratings because we're a midday show. If we were in mornings or afternoons, we would get the ratings. We're doing middays. Don't get a morning or afternoon drive show, you pussies.
I'm the pussy.
Yes.
Come on back over.
Stop with your radio shtick.
A bunch of pussies. You know this business is starving to find real talent. So go out there and get a morning show or an afternoon drive show.
Get one. Get one.
Go ahead.
Get one.
Instead of hiding behind poor midday ratings, go out there and get a real radio show. You said you guys are great. I would love to see it.
You're doing fairly well since your return to New York.
Why wasn't it you? Why wasn't it you?
When Howard had them...
Are you guys just bitter that they gave us the morning show? Are you? I'm sorry about that. I don't know what to tell you.
You were in that seat.
Without you, they would not have
gotten all those markets.
You were in that seat. And you weren't good enough to get the gig.
The gig was already taken.
You were in that seat.
Do your research, moron.
You were in that seat.
Dork.
You're not good enough.
Wear the Band-Aid on your nose, you little punk.
You're not good enough to get the seat.
Who's cracking them in the nose every day to wear the Band-Aid?
You're not
from all the coke you did
good enough.
Oh, okay.
Me doing coke? You're the one crying like some codependent wife to go to rehab.
How about that?
You little woman.
Slow down, you little
bitch. You need to go to rehab, honey. You need to go to rehab. Stop your drinking. You gotta go to rehab.
Who does? You do.
Stop your drinking.
Wait, you guys aren't going to be honest. Hold on. Anthony was really honest today about what was going on in his personal life. Why don't you guys discuss who has the drinking problem on the show and how you were trying to talk to him about it and going, I can't take this anymore. You really got to stop drinking. Why don't you guys do a real honest radio show and talk about the real problems between you two, and that one is drinking his face off, and that the other one is begging him to stop.
That monitors other shows.
Let's get real. Why don't you talk about that on your show? Then maybe you would get ratings in midday.
Who's begging? Who is begging?
I mean, half that stuff I was like, wait a minute, you did that after we did it. So,
now we stole
shows.
from these guys?
That's a good way to put your stuff together.
You know, don't even attempt. Don't even try to
comedy show, by the way.
Crap. I didn't even know who the fuck you guys were.
Oh, so Oh, nice dump there. Yeah.
Keeps
So anyway, who came up with that comedy show, guys?
2002, dude.
Who came up with 2002? I'm talking about 1994. Dickwad.
Where were you? No one knew who you were in 94. Wait, you've been doing radio that long,
let's get back
and you're
to that
still
little
not in the
comedy
morning
thing
drive
you did,
show?
which had half
You
the
guys
amount of
ain't
people
going
show up.
out.
Who together for that long, and you're still in freaking middays? Put that together.
You're still in middays?
Answer the question.
All these years, and you're still in middays.
Here's the one that's not funny.
Opie is
I don't
so
give a crap
funny.
if I'm not funny, but I'm being heard in 25 cities, and we're the #1 show on XM. Now, why don't you tell us your resume?
Oh, my God, I'm a board op. I couldn't even handle a midday
You're
show
still
at Light FM
in
because all
middays.
I can do is turn on the mic and let Anthony be funny.
You're in middays, dude.
And
That's
I'll give
all you
Anthony
are.
that much. Anthony, like I've always said, you are funny, but the other board op is a joke.
People know what I do on the show, so, you know, that'll never
You're in middays. 12 years, and you're in middays, dude. Why?
Right.
Why? I mean,
why are you still in middays?
Because we got fired
Why are you in
from the
middays?
because we got fired from
Why are you
our
in
own
middays if you
station.
think
We
you're
gotta
so
let go
great?
for no
Why are you in middays if you think you're so great? Why are you in middays because you think you're so great?
Because everything was already set here. We were told by management we would have been in another spot if we would have come here. They didn't know about us.
These guys don't know the truth.
We got a terrible agent named Bob Eatman. Terrible agent. He's a joke.
Dude, well, maybe if you were good enough, you'd have a morning drive
Hey,
show.
go
You're
back to
acting
the
like you got
comedy
this
club.
some amazing show. Your show's all right.
Then why did you say it was good before? Why don't you do honest radio?
Good means all right. You're not. It's not amazing. I mean, it ain't like you're Howard Stern.
You just said you didn't like Opie, you don't like the show, so why don't you be honest?
No,
you're not even honest about your own conflicts.
Funny.
You're not even honest
And when
about
they
your own
have the
conflict.
comedian on that doesn't even fit into the title, I mean, why shouldn't they respect you?
Dude,
Do you get paid as much as them?
You're not even good enough
Are
for a
you
morning.
getting paid as much as them? Because Opie is nothing more than a board op.
The bottom, yeah, but Opie is on in 25 cities, and you're not good enough for mornings or afternoons.
Really?
You're
We
a
were number
midday
one for a
show,
decade,
and
moron,
you're
in
not
market.
good enough.
Listen, we were number one solid for 10 years.
Then where are you?
You're in the
So we got to restart somewhere.
Then where
Same
are
as you guys. You restarted on satellite where you had,
no choice.
despite your
Right,
lies,
we did have no choice.
20,000
So
listeners
why would they
listening
come
to
to
you.
us? Why aren't you in
San
Chicago?
Francisco right now? You have a 0.0.
Why are you only in these markets?
Let's talk about some ratings in these other markets. You guys have
By the way, we have a
horrible numbers.
0.0
You have
because we
less
just
than what
started
our
on,
midday
they
numbers
know that.
have in
They
these
know
other
that.
markets.
They know that.
And you're on in morning drive.
You know
What are
why
you saying,
the
board op?
rating-
What's the board op saying?
Doghouse, what?
Thank you.
Is that actually something you guys say?
First of all, the board op's got a big thing on Madison Square Garden. He's on every bus in this city. The board op is on every bus in the
That's really
city.
got to hurt that a board op is doing much better in his career than you guys. Dude, you're going to have to try a lot harder than call me a board op. You don't think I've dealt with that my whole career, but I know what I do for a fucking radio show.
Hey, man.
Which one of you guys has to go to rehab? Honestly. I went to rehab when I was 17. Which one of you guys has the problem?
Because he's the only one with talent.
Which one of you guys has the problem?
Yeah, who's got the drinking problem?
I'm honest about my own problems, man.
Who's got the drinking problem?
Honestly.
Who's got the drinking problem?
Dude, stop trying to be funny. And honestly, answer.
Anthony, you used to have a drinking problem.
Who's got the drinking problem?
Fired. We've already heard the story.
Anthony doesn't have a drinking problem, never had a drinking problem. But one of you guys has a drinking problem, the other guy begged like a little girl, man, I can't take you when you're drinking. You're going to have to do something about it. We got audio, buddy.
Who is that? Is that the
We got on.
I think so.
Yeah, I told you, you're going to have to try a little harder than that. I'm up for a challenge. Try to get to me. Try to get to me, but calling me a board op is not going to get the job done.
You board op.
I'm a board op that's on the side of buses. I'm a board op that is a star of a TV commercial. I'm a board op that sat on David Letterman's couch. I'm a board op. Wow. I'm a board op that's a multi-millionaire. How does that make you feel? You're in middays with no ratings. That's got to bother you. That's got to bother you that the board op is doing much better than JB and Elvis. Oh, JB and Elvis. Oh, my God. God, I'm scared of JV and Elvis.
Who is
God, they're setting the radio world on fire. One market at a time in middays.
Well, sometimes they bring Jackie in for the extra boost.
Who was hammered at the radio chick party and had CBS gave him a lot of crap? Who's the drunk at the party?
Well, one of them has a big drinking problem, but they're not willing to talk about it on the show. We've talked about the problems we've had with each other and the stuff that goes on behind the scenes on this show.
Talking to themselves. Talking to themselves. Nobody listens to XM. Mark, what's up?
All right, we're off.
Hey, buddy.
They won't talk about that drinking problem.
Finally needed to freaking do. Kick those guys' asses. I say something? They're watered down hacks. And by the way, is it wrong that I touch myself whenever I hear Jackie talk?
That's okay. You can do that.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Jay, what's up, Jay?
Hey,
What?
Hey, I just want to tell you, I used to listen to O&A and you guys religiously. And after today, O&A, I want to tell you on the air, you suck, you shut down, I'm not listening to you anymore. And Jackie, I love you, girl.
Thank you very much.
O&A, are you still there?
What a day.
Are they still there?
You know we're still here.
Yeah. What, that was supposed to bother us, I guess? I guess that was supposed to bother us, that you planted a call from a guy that says he hates the Opie and Anthony show?
Any calls, we can take them all live. Just go, just one after another.
Dude, I could do the same thing. Blah, blah,
You're not honest on your show, man. Dude, you're not honest on your show. You're not honest on your show.
Please.
You're not honest.
You had a promoter put together my comedy show, and
you're insane. You're insane. Yeah. This is how things work. This is how it works. If someone wanted to promote the JV and Elvis comedy show, they would have done it.
No one knows you, bro.
No one knows you, bro.
Knows you.
That's why you didn't do your comedy show. There wasn't an interest in it.
Try to get an edgeword or a word in edgewise.
I mean
funny man.
No one knows you, bro.
You're an embarrassment to yourselves. You're an embarrassment to yourselves. If you wanted to do a comedy show, you should have done a comedy show. But the fact is, you didn't have enough juice. You didn't have a promoter that was willing to promote it.
Stupid.
And you guys are talking about in San Francisco, you're so big. Sarah is the big one in San Francisco.
Your grand idea.
Why didn't you just do it then?
Then why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it?
Why didn't you just do it? Why didn't you just do it?
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
You're working on it, huh?
Trying to get you out.
You're working on it?
We know that you're...
Who do you got for your comedy show? Carrot Top, Gallagher.
Who do you got,
and,
man?
I would say Yakov Smirnoff should be available. Yakov Smirnoff should be available for the JV and Elvis comedy show. Yakov Smirnoff.
Hey, man, if you guys are so good...
Yakov Smirnoff.
Management's mistreating you.
You probably could get Judy Tenuta. Judy Tenuta for the JV and Elvis comedy show. Judy Tenuta. Maybe you could get Louis Anderson out of rehab and he could join the comedy show as well.
Brought to you by Dopey and Funny.
Dopey and Funny. Wow.
That's all you got, bro?
Dude.
That's all you got?
Why is everybody mistreating you guys if you're a talented radio show? I mean, why won't a promoter give you a show? Or why isn't everybody is picking on you guys?
Well, I don't need a promoter to give me a show. I put that together.
Then where is it, bro? Where is it?
Rode off the back of that.
Where was it?
What? Where is it?
Where is it? Where's your comedy show then? No one's telling us not to do a comedy show, so who told you not to do a comedy show that you didn't do a comedy show?
Where is it?
Where's your comedy show? Where's your comedy show?
Guys, hey, listen, I'll be down in Travis Center tomorrow, and from now on, it's Imus until 9 in the morning, JV and Elvis the rest of the day.
Thanks, bro. Imus is doing a comedy tour, too.
Where's your comedy show?
Let's go to Jersey. What's up, Anthony?
Why don't you just do the comedy show?
Hey. Mr. Buggy!
What? Are you guys this insecure that you gotta take phone calls praising you right now? Are you that insecure that you're going to line up a bunch of people that love JV and Elvis? That is the hackiest radio bit ever. We just had a huge fight with Opie and Anthony, so let's make ourselves feel good and have a bunch of guys kissing our butts.
And remember when you go to...
That's like radio hack crap. That's why you're not in morning drive. That's why you're not in afternoon drive. That's why no one wants to promote your comedy show. You're hacks.
And don't forget when you go to...
After you had a huge fight with us, you did what management told you, didn't you? Yeah. And you played the O&A commercial. You're a bunch of hacks.
Not going to win any awards, but we're going for a Guinness Book of World Records for bra unhooking. With the help of a load of hotties from Headquarters Gentlemen's Club, we will attempt to
Unbelievable. Oh, my God, what a couple of douchebags. What a couple of douchebags.
But why would you allow yourself to be so mistreated? Like, if you're this fucking maverick, cool radio show, 12 years, then why are you in middays, man?
Yeah,
why are
they
you?
in middays? They're so scary talented. How come they're still in fucking middays and no one knows who they are?
Do you think CBS wanted to go to the Opie and Anthony show to bail them out? That's the last thing they wanted to do.
Do you know how much trouble it was to get us back to their company between XM and them? They could have easily, if there was one iota of fucking talent out there, especially already working for CBS, they'd be doing the morning shows, not us. And JV and Elvis, that scary fucking talent, forget about it. Hey, why don't you remind them about the Pal Talk camera being left on?
Well,
how about that little bit of fucking audio?
We kept asking them who's got the drinking problem, who's going to rehab, and they wouldn't admit it.
Oh, I know. I was in the shower. I heard the whole thing on speakerphone.
How great was I, Aunt?
Dude, it was terrible. These fucking idiots, these hacks.
See,
they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves. And then,
look, I got to be honest. I love a good challenge, okay? But if all you got is to call me a bored op, our own listeners, when they want to beat me up, say that crap. I know what I do for this radio show.
The problem is that
I know what I do for this radio show, so you're gonna have to come up with something a little better than that.
Here's the problem.
I mean, if I was just a bored op, I wish I could tell them this. If I was just a bored op, the company could save a lot of money by just firing me and hiring a real board op for whatever it would be, $12 an hour.
And you probably wouldn't get line of the day today, right?
I want to just,
yeah, you should have.
I just want to let everybody know on what happened there. We left the Pal Talk on completely accidentally one day, and you could say, it was on purpose, but it was accidental. We were rushing out of the place, left it on, and they came in at the beginning of their show, and one of them was screaming at the other one about being on drugs, and look at your eyes, they're all fucking dilated. You said you weren't going to do this. Go to rehab, you're drunk, and we have it all on tape. Now, obviously, we're not allowed to play it, but that's what we heard. That's what we fucking heard. And honesty, they're going to be honest. Get the fuck out of here, lying sacks of shit.
We didn't tape it, actually. It was taped by a listener.
Yeah, listener taped it. It was just that Pal Talk was still running when we left the studio. And these idiots, didn't know, so they start talking, and that happens. And somebody, the line was open. Oops.
The phony hellos in the hallway. Hey, how are you? Hey, hi, ho, ho.
I guess those are over.
Hey, hi, ho, ho.
And I know it bugs them that I don't talk to them when I see them. I just nod like, hey. Because they brought that up. I'm like, because I have nothing to say to these guys. You're like nameless, faceless radio guys that follow us. We've had a million of you guys after us.
New afternoon show coming to Free FM New York, I think. New midday show. New midday show.
It really bothers them that I don't give them some kind of respect. I don't know anything about them. I don't need any more friends in radio.
Fuck them.
My quota has been filled with Ron and Fez. That's it. And Brother Weeze. That's it.
Why weren't they given the morning slot anywhere?
Yeah.
Why were they totally shut out?
They didn't even get the afternoon slot.
You know what the answer to that is.
Of course I do.
That's why they're pissed.
And they know the answer too.
That's why they're so pissed off.
All right, Kenny's calling me. I gotta catch
Let's go to Troy in Philly. Troy.
Hey guys, what's up, man?
Hey.
Yo, guys, what's up, man?
What's up, Troy?
Long-time listener. Listened to you back when you were 94 YSP back in Philly.
Yeah.
Back in originally. I used to think the same thing, Hope. Kind of thought you were a big board op. No, didn't really see the point of the show. But today, man, gotta say, one of the best parts of the show with lines like, I gotta say, great line of the day.
Thank you, sir. I know what I do.
Keep
I'm not stupid. I get paid very well because of what I bring to a radio show and a radio company.
Of course. I gotta explain that shit to fucking those assholes. Oh, what hacks.
And they're
lining up people. Yeah, I'm never listening. I did listen to O&A. Oh, yeah. Then where do you go when our show stops and theirs starts? Because obviously the audience fucking disappears.
That old gag. Let's get a bunch of calls saying how great we are.
I was in the shower. I had my phone on speakerphone, and I was nude and shampooing during that whole...
Tell us more.
But I had to listen to it. What did Opie keep repeating over and over again? It was so fucking annoying.
I don't know. I said it a few times.
I was cracking up because you wouldn't stop.
Oh, Yakov Smirnoff.
Yeah. Yakov Smirnoff. And Gallagher and Judy.
Judy Tenuta.
Holy fuck. Oh, is that funny, man?
Comedy tours this guy.
He's just a jerk off, and he knows he's a fucking relegated to middays jerk off, and he knows it. That's what he is, and he knows it.
That's why he's angry.
Here's the difference between the two shows. Every phone line is lit, and they all want to just praise us.
Yeah.
Watch.
And how fast...
I'm not going to answer one phone.
Shut their fucking phone lines down, by the way. How fast, if we said, they're taking calls from all their scary fans, shut down their phone lines, they'd be down in a second. In a fucking second, they wouldn't be able to take one call. So just shut up. This is so scary. Go back to where the fuck you came from.
By the way, Mike from FMQB, big fan of the show, just did a great article on us in the latest issue of FMQB. Did we throw that online? The latest article from FMQB? We should have.
Is that under the JV and Elvis one that's in the same issue?
Well, they really, really fucked up, and it's something that radio guys do all the time. When you do go at it with another show and you don't like what you're hearing, you'll hit the dump and go, hey, Mancow used to do this all the time. Hey, you're cursing. I had to dump out of that because they didn't want to hear what you were saying. Well, Mike backs us up. Subject, not one curse word from Jimmy. Are these guys serious? Way to be team players and respect when one show has something going and giving weight to them. They would have wanted to do the same exact thing you did if the situation was reversed. There is no JV in team.
I dropped the F-bomb within the first, minute of the conversation, and then I realized I'm not just, yelling at ethnics in my car driving home. So I stopped cursing after that. But no one else was cursing after that, and Jimmy wasn't cursing.
No, I was yelling about something.
And then you were burying them, and they had no response, so they dump and say, "Oh, Jimmy cursed."
And then come say it to my face. That's what you say. That's what your idea.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Oh, shut up.
Beat you up.
Oh, go shit in your hat.
Go shit in your hat.
Talent? That's why you're not in fucking mornings.
Yeah, why don't you beat up all the other morning guys around the country, and then you can take their spots while they're in the hospital healing.
I went with the whole board op thing. I'm like, all right, a board op that's on the side of all the city buses, a board op that is a star of a TV commercial, a board op that sat on Letterman's couch.
I have to go, boys. I'll see. I have a plane. Kenny's outside. He's calling me because I have a flight.
What
happened?
What's my vehicle now?
What's Sam? Hold on, Sam.
Hold on.
This little girl has something to say.
Yeah, what's up, Sam?
They just said that the station manager has told them to stop talking about you guys and that.
I'll do what management told you. That's how, Ed and I made our names for ourselves by listening to management, you dopes. You don't even know what good radio is when it hits you in the face. And I know how much trouble Ed and I got in over the years when management said, don't do this, don't do that, and we just continued. They actually yanked us off the air a few times, and guess what? It created amazing talk for the radio show. But you guys are going to be like good little boys because you have nowhere else to go, so you're going to have to listen to management. So they told you to shut up, and guess what? You shut up. And this is the board op talking.
Let's see management try to tell us not to mention them tomorrow.
Right. We'll talk about whatever the hell we want.
Whatever.
Always have, always will. It costed us our jobs a couple times, but we'll continue.
Bye, guys. Anthony, good luck today, man. I'll see you Monday, man. I have to fly because Kenny is outside and I got a fucking flight.
Have a good flight, and I'm taking off too. Who's left with that show? Jesus, what time is it?
I don't know.
Oh, you did 10 minutes overtime.
All right, 11 minutes of bonus time. That means next week we start coming off XM at 8:40.
That's right.
All right, sweetie. I'll see you Monday.
Great job, man. I'll see you guys, blah, blah, blah.
All right, buddy.
Hope everything works out, Ant.
All right, I'll see you Monday, man. Bye, guys.
Bye, Jimmy.
Wait, Jimmy.
I have to do that. I'm leaving late. I was supposed to leave like 10:30.
But I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
I don't know. I'm scared.
You have boss here. He'll
I never got to do my own show. I just push the buttons usually.
Put Travis down.
I'm scared.
This kid's got magnetism.
I'm scared. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Should I continue?
Your shirt.
Yeah, why not? Just plug my gig.
With these two?
I'm sorry.
Jim Norton at the Improv in Pittsburgh all weekend long, starting tonight. We could do Line of the Day and get out of here. You guys want to go to noon for us?
Who, me and Bonnie?
You got anything in you?
I'll go out. I mean, if you want us to, I'll do it.
It's kind of hard to follow.
Yeah, I know. To follow this.
There was like some amazing radio over at FM, and now
why don't you be like reporters and just do like the post-show wrap-up?
All right.
So then there's not much pressure. You take calls and what you're feeling. They'll say something, then you could comment and
All
stuff.
right, cool.
All right, we'll do some post-show.
All right, Bonnie and Rich will be doing the post show today.